everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. The Arcturian Council. Well, pleased to conduct. We are having many significant conversations with you when you are asleep at night. And you meet up with us in the astral plane. We have never had as much input from you as we are getting at this time. The creative ideas that have spawned as a result of you all facing this global crisis are impressive, to say the least. We are working with Pleiadian, Sirian, and Andromedan groups of beings at this time. to come to some sort of agreement about how to help without interfering, and about how we can best use the situation on your planet right now to help move you forward. You are receiving lots of suggestions from people who are in positions of authority and those suggestions are primarily about your physical well-being. But we have the privilege of being able to converse with you when you are not in your bodies, when you are not operating from the level of your ego, and when you are free from the limitations of your physical minds. We are getting the scoop from the more authentic aspects of who you really are. And from those conversations, we have concluded that the way for humanity to truly benefit from the outbreak is to band together and work as a team. You are being urged to stay home and to wash your hands religiously. But there is also an opportunity for you all to see that you are all in this situation together. This is a time when your race, religion, nationality, gender, and sexuality are not nearly as important as the fact that you are human and you are Earthlings. You are being given an opportunity to make life on planet Earth better. And that all begins with you seeing each other as equal. You are, of course, all source energy beings, no matter where you are, in terms of your spiritual evolution and how awake you are. When your hearts go out to those who are suffering the most because of the virus, that's when you know that you are taking exactly what you are supposed to be taking from this crisis. And you are moving the entire human collective consciousness forward. That's what you are meant to do. That's what those of you who are awake are more likely to do in this situation. And that's what's going to lead to a sense of oneness and unity consciousness there on earth, the likes of which you have not experienced yet. These are very trying and very exciting times for the human collective. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Colliander's all curled up on the little protective case for the laptop, which is on the table, not normally here, and so she's parked herself there and not even really purring tonight. Sorry. I know the purring is a nice little accompaniment to this this channeling thing that I do. Oh, we had such a great day today. It all sort of turned around when we were hiking in the woods, which we were able to do. We got in touch with our acupuncturist who also hikes on that trail, and she said, yes, it's open. So we went there, we went to the forest. Thank God we went to the forest because I was tired. I did not sleep well last night. And Talea fell asleep about 20 minutes before, maybe even less, probably more like 10, before we got back to the car. And so when she does that, she doesn't stay asleep if you put her in the car seat. So my wife was like, I'm just going to sit with her, let her sleep as long as she wants to sleep. And I was like, great. I'll call United Airlines. And I got my coat and I put it on the ground and my flannel shirt and put it behind my head. And I just sat there waiting on hold for a little over a half hour, I think. And the person came on, and it was a nice, clear connection in spite of the fact that we were in the woods, and we got all of our tickets, we got voucher, credit, whatever they do, whatever they call it now, for all of our flights. So we got that taken care of before we even got home. And I was a little worried about it. I wasn't sure what they were going to do. They were rerouting our flights because they were originally supposed to go through San Francisco and Chicago, and so I don't know. they rerouted them, I guess, to safer cities or something. So I was a little nervous that they still thought we wanted to fly. But we got it all taken care of, and that was good. That was a way to get the day started off. Actually, it was by then it was like 2:30. I didn't get out of bed till 11. But Talea was just so great today with the talking and the, not, you know, talking like light language talking basically, and some dadas in there. I got some dadas today, and then just being on the floor over there while we were getting our food prep done. You know, I make my smoothies for the whole week on Sunday. My wife was making herself cookies and making, I don't think she ever got around to making baby food today. She was going to. But she's really good and has tons of it already in the freezer. We are so stocked up. We spent so much money on food this week. It's ridiculous. And we weren't even hoarding. We weren't even doing like whatever that's called, buying. It was just like, this is how we normally shop. It was so much money. We bought less in a couple instances than we would normally buy because of the limits that they have. So anyway, we had a great day here. The weather's been great. At one point, all three cats were hanging out in the driveway together, or in between the driveway and the house, little grassy area. So Nuka's been around a lot more lately, which is great. She's the skittish black and white cat. So sweet. She's such a sweetheart. And we just got a lot done today, and we laughed a lot, and Talea's doing so well, and got my dad his birthday gifts on Amazon, wrote his card out, put that in the mailbox. So it was nice. I spoke to my dad as well, who needs it. You know, he's 75. He's a little bit isolated over there. Thank God he's made a friend in the past few years, and that they've been hanging out a lot. But he, you know, he's scared, and he's got prostate cancer on top of that, so he's got to deal with that. The doctors are saying it's 80% radiation. You know, he's only going to go Western medical. There's no point in me saying, oh, this and this fast juice. You know, it doesn't matter. So he's going to do what he's going to do, and I'm sure he's going to be fine. But it's still a scary time for him with the virus too, and the Northeast where he lives being hit hard. Anyway, I don't know. I'm going to go watch Curb Your Enthusiasm now, and maybe I will save that. I'll probably save it till after watching the dramas that I'm going to watch. I did start watching Chicago PD, and it is pretty good. It's watchable. Anyway. And I'm going to go transcribe this, and on the one hand I'm like, I'm so tired of channeling about this. On the other hand, I'm like, you know, this is stuff that everybody is dealing with right now, and so it's like universal. And maybe that's why my numbers are up here on YouTube. I don't know, but I guess it's good that there's something that they can really, you know, talk about that's relatable for just about everybody in the world right now. So anyway, I've got in my description below, I've got links to my store. I've got new items in my store. I've got an Ascending to 5D course coming up in April, and a brand new beginner's channeling class also coming up in April, as well as the master course for channeling is down in there too, the link. So check all those links out if you want. If not, move on to your next YouTube experience. All right, everybody, subscribe if you haven't already. I do this every night. Blessings to you and yours. And hope you had a great weekend. I love you guys. See you tomorrow night.